Ben Carson quotes, "To reach your greatest potential." When we have done our best, we also have to learn that we still need to rely on God. Our best, no matter how good, is incomplete if we leave God out of the picture. I always pray for God's guidance in my life, and He always provides it. He opens the right doors, He shuts the right doors, and I have tremendous faith in Him. He just guided my career in an amazing way. Every person is endowed with God-given abilities, and we must cultivate every ounce of talent we have in order to maintain our pinnacle position in the world. God cares about every area of our lives, and God wants us to ask for help. I have come to realize that God does not want to punish us, but rather to fulfill our lives. God created us, loves us, and wants to help us to realize our potential so that we can be useful to others. When we are confronted by failures and mistakes, we can leave them behind and go on with our lives. While wisdom dictates the need for education, education does not necessarily make one wise. Happiness doesn't result from what we get, but from what we give. We get out of life what we put into it. The way we treat others is the way we ourselves get treated. The more you know, the more options you have. The doors of the world are open to people who can read. If we commit ourselves to reading, thus increasing our knowledge, only God limits how far we can go in this world. I am convinced that knowledge is power. To overcome the past, to change our own situations, to fight new obstacles, to make better decisions. Anyone who can't learn from other people's mistakes simply can't learn, and that's all there is to it. There is value in the wrong way of doing things. The knowledge gained from errors contributes to our knowledge base. If we develop in-depth knowledge, it will enable us to give our best to others and help to make a better world. There is no such thing as an average human being. If you have a normal brain, you are superior. I came to realize that if people could make me angry, they could control me. Why should I give someone else such power over my life? Everyone in the world worth being nice to, because God never creates inferior human beings. Each person deserves respect and dignity. We did live in dire poverty, and one of the things that I hated was poverty. Some people hate spiders. Some people hate snakes. I hated poverty. I couldn't stand it. I started reading about people of great accomplishments, and it dawned on me suddenly that the person who has the most to do with what happens in your life is you. The key thing about taking risk is learning. If something doesn't work out, learn from it, and then you are able to move further. The history of the world has come at the hand of people taking risks. Successful people don't have fewer problems. They have determined that nothing will stop them from going forward. A lot of people simply don't realize their potential because they're just so risk-averse. They just don't want to take the risk. The bottom line was that we have only ourselves to blame. We create our own destiny by the way we do things. We have to take advantage of opportunities. Through hard work, perseverance, and a faith in God, you can live your dreams. If we allow ourselves to dwell on negatives, on hurts, on mistreatments, we will be negative thinkers. So be open to positive thinking. Think big. There is no freedom without bravery. Thanks watching. Health, happiness and peace for all.